CM is community music. We've been going for 30 years, and in that time, our ethos has pretty much remained the same, which is to provide music making opportunities to people from all backgrounds. We exist to help promote creativity. We're interested in helping people to become creative, to get in touch with latent creativity they might have had when they were younger and lost, creativity they didn't know they had until they came here and did a course and found out that everyone is innately creative. And we do that in a whole manner of ways, but through music education is the big one. That's what we really focus on.
That's what really motivated me, was their sort of desire to instill certain values in these kids that went beyond just learning music. It's just a much bigger thing than that, and I really wanted to get involved and be supportive of that, and hence why I'm here, and Royce is here, and Al, he's jumped in as well, so we're here to sort of support that initiative, really.
When we started talking to some of the big businesses in the area about this idea, it coincided with us thinking really strongly about what we do. We're community music, that's our name, and we work in the community. We work in this really interesting part of East London, and we wanted to build that link. Our two worlds, where we're based at one end of Hanbury Street and those big corporations are based at the other. And yet our worlds don't really collide, they don't regularly socialise, they don't do much collaborative work, and that seemed daft.
I work in the city, so you start off right in one of the hearts of the financial districts of the city, and as you sort of work your way down through Spitalfield, you get a different change of surrounding. You get to Commercial Street and into Brick Lane, and again, obviously everything changes again. Then once you get past that sort of Brick Lane area, you start to move into a bit more of a residential area, and the landscape just changes dramatically between sort of the high-rise city down to a very residential, lots of people walking around, and there's a huge mix of ethnic diversity as you move from the sort of corporate side into the more residential side within a 5-minute walk of each other, and probably to a certain degree are completely unknown to each other as well. So it's quite a fascinating journey to go from one end to the other.
The bands and their audience walked from their place of work to the gig and took in that very explicit journey from one place to the next. And that was great. That was one of the big successes of the night.
Everybody has an appreciation of music because rhythm is at the centre of what we are and what we do, in my opinion. So I just think music is so important. Anything that promotes music and encourages people to work together in teams or groups or whatever and develop their skills, there's got to be a good thing.
I think if you can get on stage and perform a piece of original music, that has so much going for it. I'd like to challenge lots of managing directors to write an original piece of music, come on stage in front of a room full of their peers who have had a drink and perform it. That's an amazing challenge. That shows some real skill, some real nerve, and you get so much from that. You put yourself in the firing line a bit, supported by us, and you do it, and it's wonderful, and you get that genuine sense of enjoyment. The other side to that is that by doing it with us, we're a charity, the majority of the work we do is free access music education for people from slightly challenging backgrounds, 13 to 19-year-olds often, some of whom aren't in education or employment or training. The work you do with us to put on Battle of the Bands, to sell the tickets, to raise the money, to support us, absolutely keeps those free access music education programs running, which is incredible. So you can come and have an amazing night of music making, in itself a beautiful thing. But the money raised helps keep free access music education running for weeks, months, years, depending on the success of the night, and that's really profound and extremely important.